Hi, everyone. Welcome to the New Earth Wellness. This is your host, Katra, the one. I hope everybody has a great day and we're sending all blessings of love and light to everyone. So, how's everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing great, are doing wonderful in every part of the world or wherever you are right now. So, we are talking about Therapy Thursday. Therapy Thursday is usually I scheduled my day with therapy. So, I just noticed this when I was doing my skincare clinic before. Thursday is like fully booked and fully packed, not just on my clinic, but on the wellness center where I've rented my skincare clinic. Like Thursday, it's the hardest time when you try to park because I don't know why. Because Friday, people just, go weekend or somewhere. So they don't do their any therapy, I guess, on Friday. They do it on Thursday. So Thursday is like major packed. And it's just so I call it okay, therapy Thursday when everybody's just gonna rush in and booked. Thursday is always booked, not just on my clinic, but also um, with the rest of the wellness clinic that I work, like massage, we also have the therapy for kids upstairs, um, also psychotherapy is booked. Um, so it's just more of my observation or opinion. So it has nothing to do with but it's just I don't understand why Thursday is like booked. Because everybody goes Tuesday for whatever, because usually like Tuesdays the matinee, so even in movies and stuff like that, and Thursday is just for wellness. So I call this day a therapy Thursday. So I always, I don't know, I kind of like go with the vibe, I guess. So I always do my therapy to myself, like anything about a therapeutic for me. Pedicure, manicure, spa, massage, laser. I'm doing also my skincare on Thursday, like facials, Reiki healing, reading, and all that, everything, not just for my body, but also for my spirit. So I kind of like incorporate them. So I just called it Therapy Thursday. Every Thursday, I would book myself every Thursday for any therapy. I don't know. There's something about that. Before, I guess. So they said, I don't know, but with the ancestral healing before, they would always said Friday or Tuesdays, like the powerful healing for healers. There's something about martes and viernes. So Friday is their powerful healing, and 3 p.m., something like that. I don't know about Tuesday, but martes or viernes. So Tuesday and Friday. So they said, you go to a healer's village, where they're the most potent, powerful they could ever be, Friday. So yeah, where I came from, we really have a lot of we call it manugluya. Manugluya is the like a ginger woman. So they use a ginger to kind of read whatever is going on to your body, and then they would heal you. So it's like mind, body, spirit that's going on with you. They called it like usog. If somebody has kind of push an energy towards you, like very strong energy. And then they call it so this strong presence of this person. They don't intend to do that, I mean, but just because you are on your weak frequency, on your energy, or you're like shy, just emotionally you're not prepared, and then they usog you. I don't know how they call it. So it's more of energy, like okay, the very strong energy frequency towards you, and you feel like like your stomach ache or whatever. It's just you feel different. So they could probably call it here like a psychic something. I don't know what's the term in English here in North America, but where I came from in the Philippines, they called it like usog. So na usog ka. So you go to a local healer, just a village healer. They would come to you and just heal you like a fate healer, or there's more term to that. So we would probably do some therapy Thursday about folklore healer, the folklore healer, like the one that would just, they combine the praying and they would have some words. My grandmother was a folklore healer just within the family, and some other people. She would like, when I think we were, my mom said when she was younger, people like will line up for her to heal. So yeah, so she helped me aids towards she was my guide to align me to my path to healing, which in my case it's intuitive healing. So every healer that I would encounter, even the healer that I met after giving birth, when they try to kind of arrange everything about me, after I haven't done it here because there's no such healer here in Canada. It's all only the Philippines who do that. So when we went to the Philippines, I've met all those healers, and yeah, they like healed me within and physical. So it was great, just different. They would work with your body through guides like intuitive healing, mind, body, spirit. That's how I felt, like the wholeness of you is a holistic healing. So we call it, they're so tanda, so like expert. So there's no, they know science, but it's just intuitive. It's just their soul. They're just that's just their calling, their healer. There's no, scientific whatever. I mean, it's science based probably too, but just because they don't use intellect and whatever, it's just intuition based and healing. So intuitive healing, I'm really geared toward intuitive healing and all that. And yeah, I felt really connected with intuitive healing. So that's a good intro for therapy Thursday. So I think I can improve. I'm trying to check my audio when I upload my video, and okay, I have to move this towards me so I could probably speak well on my microphone. So yeah, the intuitive healing, that's how I started. So we call it Therapy Thursday. It's just a holistic healing. Right now I'm in the process of trying to heal also myself with whatever it is going on physically, emotionally, mentally, everything. And we always have to do that. For me, I put a day, so I would remind myself, okay, to kind of like, okay, slow down. It's nice to, of course, we have our linear jobs, right? Daily jobs that we do, but then Thursday, I would try to do day off on Thursday and do the therapy treatment for myself. So it's all therapy that I would line up. So today, I'll be doing facials, microdermabrasion, and reflexology. So that's what I'm going to do for myself today. So just massage, facial, anything therapeutic. So I would do that. So self-care also, and it's nice to have other people do it for you, just to kind of like rest and let people do it for you. So I've booked myself for a lot of treatment today, and it's amazing. It's fantastic. And now I feel refreshed and rejuvenated, even though it's, well, not even though, because it's Thursday, I feel therapy. There are other ways that we could do our therapy Thursday aside from, so if it's not convenient for you to spend a lot of money in therapy, there are other ways to do it without really spending within, your budget, or even without really spending budget. So what is therapeutic? So I mean, within yourself, you could massage your, like, do your hand massage, your back massage, foot massage, whatever. Or just a bubble bath. Bubble bath is also very therapeutic, and just listening to therapy music like frequency. You could go to, in YouTube, there is a lot of frequency energy healing. So I would recommend the 5 to 8 hertz. So how do you spell solfeggio or solfeggio music? So it's SOLFEGGIO. So it's a 5 to 8 hertz solfeggio music. So I'm not sure about how to pronounce or to spell it, but something related to that. It's like they call it the love frequency. It's like God's frequency of healing. So, and then if you want to learn more about that, we could discuss it eventually too. So this is just more of an intro of that. I've been listening to it before during therapeutic, just every day, just to align myself. You could also go, I think, bioresonance. Bioresonance, find them in YouTube. Amazing. There's a lot of it. Always send it to family and friends if they feel ill, or something that they would counter, like somebody would have like a high blood pressure. So I would send them that music. It would calm them. I told them to do some breathing meditation, just to calm their mind, their thought, and go back to their balance, and yeah, and all that. So it's really effective to they've used this before. Rifi frequency, they use the RIFE. It's science, it's more of like a science based, but then um there's like healing, science based, scientific based research and all that. They've all um tried to create all these music frequencies. So for me, it helps, it works. You have to be very consistent in doing that for frequency. I also use that for my child, when, for example, for my child, she always has this constipation when she was a baby and stuff like that. So I would play that music. It would help her on that. It would ease. So it's not as immediate, of course, at the medicine that you'll be taking, but it would help aid. Okay. So it's just personal choice, I guess. For me, I personally choose a combination of holistic, scientific, and at the same time, my intuitive healing. So kind of like healing myself within, or healing my child through my energy healing through my hands, or intention, sending intention to that, more of like a telepathic healing too, and stuff like that. So we also activate our own healing within ourselves. There's also the chakra healing music. It's wonderful because it's aligned all your chakra. So speaking of chakra, I'm just trying to so right now I put, because it's sunny, it's beautiful day outside, so I put all my crystal chakra stones um out to charge it under the sun. It's beautiful and it's sunny today. So yeah, it's wonderful to have I used all those crystals. I've studied them rigorously before. um so I've been using crystals and all that with myself person. I use them. I have to remind myself to get some amethyst, I guess, because the amethyst is like the first crystal that I was resonated to at the time, but we'll see how it works. Right now I'll always carry um right now I have, it's the lapis lazuli, something like that. I forgot. I was so well versed with them before. What else? Shungite for phone, for EMF and all that. Um, and we used to do like shows before. So I used to have this event to facilitate events for women's entrepreneurship. Most are like healings and beauty and wellness. So we formed this event before in our local town, and we also have our own booth for, so some of my friends that I work with group of healers. So we have our booth, and then there's beauty, so and wellness and then at the same time it's all organic products that we try to sell. So like this one, so we were selling it before, or this is the bamboo organic that we sell and other stuff. So I used to be active into that because I know it works. So I use it personally first for a very long time. And then I felt like, okay, so people would ask, like, what are you wearing? And stuff like that. And I feel comfortable and I would recommend them to use it. And it's made in Canada, it's bamboo, it's organic. And I've seen the company, I've tried all their products. Is they're very into the sustainable. It's all made in Canada. There's a factory here that make this product. So also, you support your local. And yeah, it's nice. It's a bamboo shirt. It's organic, sustainable. Of course, it's more pricier than the regular t-shirt. But yeah, so we are we were doing that. So it's very therapeutic to me to wear this. It's comfortable, it's just soft, and knowing that it's also sustainable, knowing that they don't put any chemicals on the product. It doesn't have that smell of the chemicals. There's no, I don't want to put print on it, just the basic organic. So there's percentage of how much organic products that they have. It's bamboo, and all that. So yeah, so those are like the choices for me. It's therapeutic to wear something that's your comfortable, and skincare products too. So I started using organic products when there was a demand for organic. I haven't tried any organic products because I'm very science-based before. Science-based because I came from a medical field and really strong scientific background, both in a pharmaceutical company and medical field, medical profession. So very strong scientific based. And then when I had it's a medical skincare clinic. when I started that, I'm using all this more of a dermatological line, like sign-based, highly professional, recommended by the dermatologist, because I I was used to I was into that industry, okay? And then there's a demand of organic and local. And they're like, okay, what is this organic stuff that is this natural? Is this organic? And all. And most of them really was into the yoga moms and all that. Vegan. So they would ask vegan. So like now, like I'm curious because I'm not nothing of those things. And then I started to chef because there's a demand for that. And so I tried to study a lot of them, and then I applied to myself first before I'm the guinea pig, and to some of the friends that I would recommend, before I really jump into the organic products. So I would have the product test first to be safe. Of course, I would get all those products to coming from where I graduated from, the school also, that they would recommend. So it's highly recommended by my professors too. So, I know that those distributors for exclusive, also for professionals like dermatologists, the medical aesthetics so I would get all those products, and they would have options for organic products, so which is amazing. I try organic products and just wonderful. And I'm surprised because I'm always using dermatologically tested, all those with, anything with science. So like nothing to do with organic and natural products. I was hesitant because I'm not sure, it's for me, it's so woo at the time. And yeah, how things now, I'm one of the woo woo. So anyway, um where would I okay, hold on. So yeah, that's the beginning of the organic products and the therapy. So I would incorporate um a lot of things with my clinic. So I would remember in the clinic, because I'm into like just making sure I'm doing the right thing, right? So it has to be, approved with anything with what, the public health recommends, or the Health Canada would require you. So I'm very into the safety method of everything. So I'm very careful. I don't want to overbook. So I make sure in between, I do all the disinfectant and all that. Even before this kind of like the pandemic thing that they would do in between, I'm already doing that. So in healthcare, it's not really an issue, but just of course for non-healthcare. So I'm wearing gloves, I'm wearing masks and shield already in my eyes. So I already have the PPE when I'm doing skincare. It's just for protection because of exposed. So I'm literally doing the PPE even before. So I would for bed sheet, I would have the disposable ones. Anything's disposable. So the training, especially in foot care, is just like the PPE already. So it's not it's easy for the transition if if you're doing all these things right now with the our current situation when disinfectant and all that, right? So we were doing all that. So okay, let's go back to the organic one. So anyway, with COVID, with organic, with organic products and all that, which is also, there's like a science base and stuff like that, which is I'm geared towards. And yeah, it's kind of nice. A lot of them are from the European countries. So France, Switzerland, what else? Germany, Italy, they're very into, it's more European products. And yeah, it's great. It's wonderful and very therapeutic at the same time. So eventually, so I also attended different conferences. I went to the States for this huge conference for beauty, and oh my goodness, it's like a candy store. It's huge. It was in Las Vegas. So I went to Las Vegas to attend a conference only, for spa owners, and also for it's very exclusive. So spa owners, skincare. It's more of like, it's kind of in between because it's medical, not so much with the dermatology. There is that, but it's like spa owners, medical aesthetics, like those huge. So you have to register, they have to see your master business license to just just to verify if you are an owner, and that there's exclusive for everything, and a lot of freebies. Oh my god, I should have bring my luggage to be there. It's like 3-day conference, and it's it's because it's beauty and wellness, right? Oh my goodness, beautiful experience. I really enjoyed it. It was in Mandalay Bay. Not sure. It's at the same time there's this Miss Universe. So Miss Universe would be at the next within the week, I guess. So it's very busy in Las Vegas at the time. So yeah. So when it was scorching hot at the time. Was it summer? Yeah, it was June or July. It was summer. And you're in the desert, right, in Las Vegas. Of course, this is a desert sand color for my organic t-shirt. So it's pretty amazing. And there, oh my God, different countries, like, oh, it's United Nations. It's the United Nation, like a Benetton, every countries, and they have this amazing, I thought I should have this booklet. Oh, I still have find it, and all the contact of suppliers from South Korea. Oh my god, the Korean products, amazing. They have this beautiful, what is this, beautiful magazine that you could order, all whatever you could imagine. The label, not label maker, but containers of your products and all. That's so beautiful. And different technology from Japan. You're like the hair spa. Oh gosh, it's really amazing. It's nice to have, the preview. It's like the preview of um a movie. So like you have this exclusive look, and yeah, it's really nice. And yeah, I found one that I'm distributing to. Not sure if it's made in Canada, that company, or it's made in Germany. It's for fit therapy, because I used to it's for the how do you call that, foot care or something, but it's just amazing. The product's amazing. It's good for like diabetic foot and stuff like that. So if you're medical field, right, so that's what, make sure take care of their feet, for they use it for foot care nursing. And yeah, it's amazing. Everybody has different booths, and products from California, which is at the time is just, I think, using the how do you call the oil, to the cannabis oil or something, hemp, is it the hemp oil? So that it was the trend of hemp oil, I guess, at the time. So this is something new. What are the countries that really stood up? Oh, from Israel, from products from Israel, which is amazing, of skincare products that they have. So I get a samples of everything. So you could get all different samples and then try it, and you could order to them like a catalog. So when you could just buy products. So you cannot, I think, we cannot buy products, but we could order something like that. Or I'm not sure. Did I buy products? Yeah, no, it's just samples. A lot of like, I think I get some thousands of samples, like a lot, large and huge. And then the beauty industry. So the therapy industry for beauty wellness, when it comes to, I know it's like a $1 billion industry right now, health and wellness, and it's just booming. The wellness industry just boomed tremendously, and there you could see a lot of organic, natural products. So it's yeah, I really enjoyed it so much. So I hope there is one of that and I could attend soon, which is very interesting and exciting. So yeah, I felt like I missed my skincare clinic, which you could talk to your clientele one-on-one. It's just different. I really like enjoy, and it's just a tremendous amount of yeah, I love it because I know that, not that I'm good at it, but because there's the response of people of how effective your work. You could see it right away. That's why I love skincare, I guess, because you could really see right away. It's not just about skincare you're doing, it's more of like a talk therapy to them too. So, all whatever medical field profession that you have about how, just to how the patient feel, and how does the client feel and all that. It also works because I carry both the ethical, the scientific, and the holistic, mind and body holistic therapy. So it's a combination of everything that works for the client and make sure they're comfortable. And also the highly sensitive person that I have, so understanding how they feel, if they're sensitive with lights. I'm very thorough with assessment and make sure in assessment it's very thorough. So I would have different kind of assessment as I progress, really customized to every individual. So who they are personally, it's their emotions, why do they want the treatment? Is it they just want to feel good, or there's something wrong really physically to their skin and stuff like that. So understanding them, knowing them is more like a friend, and yeah, I always put time to them. For me, it's important that the skin would rest. So usually some, therapists, some treatment center, they would just, okay, if you're done, you have to go. So I don't like that. I don't like, oh my God, I feel, so I would give them time, at least 15 minutes to take a nap, or sometimes 30 minutes in between while I'm, preparing for my next clientele. So I would always have a buffer time in between. So I won't book fully booked, because I would give them time, especially for um clients that I felt that they need that. So I would understand. And yeah, I mean, of course, you want to have a profitable business, but at the same time, the clients would, they would, so I would always love to hear what they would, so not literally behind my back, but they would really commend, and their reaction when they go out there, and then there are other clients for other wellness and they would rave for you, like raving fans. That's how I want them to feel that way. And I always achieve it in every clientele, which I'm so proud of up to this day. So it has to be therapeutic from the time they come in. So I would welcome them, assess them, make them feel comfortable. And I would let them, is either if they want to cover themselves or change their top. So I could do treatment here, and what else? So after the treatment, make sure, like, if they have the option to have this, if it's winter time, especially winter time, if they want, extra heater in the room, and then there's a spa music, like the specific what it is that they want. So like an anti-aging frequency music, and like if they're in I felt that they need this something, so that's the music that I would play. So I would have frequency music during the treatment, and during the treatment the frequency music would play. So I would tell them to relax. So they have the option if they want to chat. So, but I want them to relax. So, you have a little bit chat. I'll give them the chat, like we will chat before the treatment, whatever it is that they want to talk. But if they really want to talk during therapy, that's fine. But I recommend for them to relaxed during the treatment. They don't have to chat with me. They deserve the rest. And after that, the treatment, I make sure if in between, I would always ask, do you feel any, sting or whatever in their face and whatever in the part of their body? If are you feel comfortable? You always tell them to, are you feel comfortable with this position? Do you want to change, and all that. So allow them to adjust so they would have this wonderful experience for you, and they will keep coming back. So after that, and then do a little bit of a facial massage after, and just relaxing. Facial massage is really good. So it's really nice. And yeah, so eventually I will do a little bit of a, so I'm still not sure. It's either, but I'm sure that I would reopen a skincare clinic. That's I'm sure about, or a treatment room. The other thing that I'm not sure if I would do some education too, because there are a few who would love to learn from, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, but for now, I'm just taking a break for everything, a pause until I'm trying to align first the things that I've loved to. It's more really like a motherhood right now that I'm focused. When times is better, I guess I felt that I would have enough time for myself and for the career that I would do. I would probably go back to skincare clinic. That's for sure. I still have my own. I have my own skincare clinic here at home, just for us, for a family, or like our family who, come over here, for a family member who come over from the States. So we do treatment just for family, and for ourselves. It's not really for public consumption. But because um, I still love to have the therapy within myself. I felt like, okay, if I could have a clone, I guess, to do how I do all my skincare routine, which is hard, when you try to go to a spa and do some facials, and it's not as par as your standard. It's really hard. So that's I think the downside. If you like, oh, but I love I love treatments, I love therapy, but it's hard if you try, the best, I guess, even with other therapy, when you try to change and like, oh my God, you have this particular standard, even with food, right? With, you try how tasty this food and stuff like that. You have this particular standard of taste, and then now, like, yeah, that's just how it is. Things you have to adopt whatever, and find ways, but you always find it, and don't forget to manifest it too. So after the treatment and they feel good, I would let them rest and do like the frequency music for 15 to 30 minutes. Let them sleep. So lights off, or just dim lights. Cover them with did I use, we have a therapy blanket, a thermos, or thermos blanket. So it's like a beaded weighted blanket to cover them so they would sleep. And then some hot pods at their back, just if they have, usually this neck and back is the painful part, right? So you would have that in their back, and just whatever it is, the heat, it's a heating pad, okay? Heating pad. And blanket, weighted blanket. I'm still waiting for the crystallized um light blanket that we have, that I used to work with. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I could discuss it, but anyway, yeah, I hope we could use them eventually, if it's, but because there's issue with production and manufacturing. So anyway, it's a therapeutic blanket for Thermuse, one of the brand that I created before for like medical devices. So it's amazing. We also use it for like it's crystallized, but there's one, like my friend who owns that product, and I was the distributor here for those therapy blankets too, that is used as a medical device for dentists and all that and other things too. So I'm confirming if they still use it or something like that. So anyway, aside from that, what else? What else do we? So when they're done, I make sure I'll bring the mirror to them and see the difference. So I would do difference also, like a photo before and after if they're going for packages, and make sure I take a photo them and do some assessment. So post treatment, so I would discuss a post, it's like a long treatment, a post treatment. So just take like 1.5 to 2 hours, okay, per person. So post treatment, so what they would do, and then I would remind them, I would text them like 24 to 48 hours. They're not allowed to, be soaking under the sun after they're just peeled off. They're not allowed to do that. So the post treatment therapy home, they have to quench their thirst. So I would bring them either water and healing tea. So and then there's a collagen treatment, a collagen drink that they could take. And so while we discussing it, they have the option to choose different herbal organic tea. So I always recommend like the ginger lemon tea, or what else tea that we have? The Korean tea. I love those Korean tea. Ginseng, yeah, ginseng tea for treatment. It's really after, it's for like the skin healing treatment too, and refreshing them, like a chi in their chi. And some dark chocolate, organic chocolates. Tea and chocolate's the best pairing. So they feel refreshed, and it's warm, and then you discuss to them what their treatment options next, if they want to book another appointment, and discuss how they feel during the treatment, if there's something that we need to improve on their treatment, and how do they feel the experience, and kind of more of a survey if they want to book next time, if they want to do it again. Most of them said yes, and most of them really comes back after that. I make sure to remind them to hydrate themselves because they have this treatment. And then I gave them the post treatment care product. So there's list of checklist which is ready, and then post treatment products that I use to them, that they didn't feel any allergy reaction. Usually for those who are highly sensitive, I would ask them to do some like skin tests first prior to their treatment. I require that. So otherwise they would have to, put on the waiver that they don't have any allergic reaction and stuff like that, whatever it is that they said, just for their safety, and of course your safety too as a practitioner. So yeah, and then they feel good after that. They feel therapeutic and stuff like that. So it's It's a great feeling. That's what you want. So my desire for them is they would feel pure, potent, powerful, and beautiful. And they were treated like royalty, like a royal treatment. Everybody is sovereign. Everybody deserves to be treated with royalty and their therapeutic care. So I guess that's all I could share. I hope everybody would have their beautiful therapy Thursday and you learn something from me, either for yourself if you are trying to become a practitioner yourself. I hope you learn some tips from me, from your teacher. Yeah, I don't want to be called teacher, but from someone who have experience, and I could share this experience for everyone, that we have to really pay attention to our clients, and the other person, you have to take care with you take care for yourself first, and then when you feel good about yourself, then you could take care with others. So because that's how I want to be take cared of. So that's how I do it, because I know how it is to be taken care of. So I have like so much love already within me, and I could share it to other through the therapy. So yeah, that is our therapy Thursday. It's the skin therapy that we discussed, and not just the skin, but the holistic therapy of healing. So make sure do some therapy treatment for you today. And happy Therapy Thursday. So go to our website, thenewearthwellness.com. And you have any inquiry, email us. Okay. So enjoy, everybody. I hope everybody get a beautiful Therapy Thursday. Bye.